Hello everyone. Today we are again together with this English lesson. This is our third lesson in this week. Today we are going to do some exercise related with the Unit 3, Working Hard. Here is the first exercise that we are supposed to do today. We are going to write the phrases and the chores given in here. First one, clean my room. So we are gonna write here, clean my room. That's a chore. The other one is do the dishes. It should be do the dishes. And the third one, feed the fish. Feed the fish. And the fourth one, make my bed. Make my bed. Five, practice the piano. Practice the piano. 6, study for a test. Study for a test. The other one is take up the rubbish. Take up the rubbish. And the last one is walk the dog. Walk the dog. These were the chores that we have learned before. As you remember, do the dishes, walk the dog, practice the piano, take up the rubbish, clean my room, study for a test, make my bed, feed the fish. Now, look here. We are going to first match the chores given above and check the results with the given below. Number 1, study for a test, correct. 2, do the dishes, correct. 3, make my bed, correct. Walk the dog, correct. Practice the piano, yes, as you see given in here. Take up the rubbish, the other one. Feed the fish, clean my room, number 8, and earn pocket money is the last one, as you see. Study for a test, do the dishes, make my bed, walk the dog, practice the piano, take up the rubbish, feed the fish, clean my room, earn pocket money. Now look here, as you see, we are looking at an empty chart given here my chores, and the frequency is going to be here. We are going to put a tick. How often do we do these things? We clean our room on Mondays, on Wednesdays, on Friday, on Sunday maybe. We do homework on each day except Sunday, because on Sundays we should study our lessons. We never do the dishes, for example, but we study for a test on each day of the week. Now, I want to write the sentences related with the chart. Number 1. Number 1. I sometimes clean my room. Yes, I sometimes clean my room. 2, I usually do my homework. I usually do my homework. 3, there is nothing on do the dishes, so I can say I never do the dishes. Number 4, I always study for a test. As you see, these sentences are related with this chart now. You can complete this chart as you wish. In here, we are going to look at the passage given here, and we are going to order the sentences and write numbers next to them. Amy is thinking she's making a list. She has to do lots of things before school. She has to eat breakfast. That should be number 1. She has to brush her teeth. That should be number 2. Then she feeds the fish. That can be 3. She feeds the fish. She cleans her room. That's number 4. She has to study for her maths test. That's number 5, which is given in the passage. And 6, Amy has to get a new alarm clock. Look here. We are going to circle the correct words. Nancy have to do after school. Nancy refers to she, so we should circle does. And she has to practice the piano. What does Nancy have to do after school? She has to practice the piano. 2. The subject is we, so we need to circle do. What do we have to do this evening? We have to study for our test tomorrow. 3. Subject is you, so what do you have to do every morning? I have to make my bed. These are the correct answers. There is another practice given in here. We are going to look and write what do they have to do. Look here, Kate and Ted. Kate has to make her bed, and Ted has to feed the dog. Jane has to practice the piano, and the 2 boys, Jim and Mike, have to study for a test, we can say. When we look at these pictures, we may write all these sentences, as you see. In this unit, the main topic is chores and the pocket money. In this passage, there are some children that earns their pocket money and they have their chores. Now we are going to listen this text. Then we have a little exercise related with this text. Now we are going to listen.
Pupils Book, page 36, Activity 19. Listen and read. Who does Chen Wei help? Helping out at home. All around the world, kids help out at home. Listen to some of these kids' stories. Would you like to have to do their chores? Chen Wei.
My mother makes the best noodles, and people come to her shop from all over Singapore to eat them. In the evening, her shop is very busy. After I do my homework, I help my mother cook noodles. We have fun cooking together. I love eating the noodles too.
Ivan. I live on a goat farm in France. We get milk from the goats to make cheese. My family sell the cheese and I help take care of the goats. Every morning, I have to get up at 5 o'clock. I help my father feed the goats and get the milk. I go to school after I do my chores. It is hard work, but I like helping my dad.
Leah.
I live in Alaska. It always snows in winter. There's usually a lot of snow on the roads and the pavements. Everyone has to shovel snow. I shovel snow before I go to school every day. I don't mind. It's good exercise.
Pupils Book, page 38.
And there is a little exercise related with this passage. We are going to read and say the children's name. I have to get up at 5 o'clock in the passage. Evan said this. We should write it in another color, I think. Yes, Evan. It snows a lot here. Lee should say this because she lives in Alaska. My mother makes noodles. Chanwei says this. Our family sells cheese. Evan say this. And I have to do homework every day. It's related with the old children actually, but mainly Chanwei, as you see. This is the end of our lesson. We hope to see you in the next lesson.